I'm not too sure if you guys can see that, but you can kind of see I kind of have a scar right here, and it goes all the way around underneath, down here, and then around like that. If the main thing scaring you from getting a breast reduction are the scars, I am here to tell you that you need to go book that consultation, because the results far, far, far outweigh the scars. So from what my surgeon told me, there's actually 4 different types of scars that you can have. There's the crescent one, which is just a little half moon right along the areola. The lollipop scar, which is around the areola and down like this. The donut, which is just around the nipple itself. And then lastly, the one that I have around the areola, down here, and then underneath the actual breast tissue from here to here. I'm not too sure if you guys can see that, but you can kind of see I kind of have a scar right here, and it goes all the way around underneath, down here, and then around like that. But if I'm telling you that the scarring is not that bad and I have one of the most invasive scarring, you guys trust me, the scar is not that bad. And if you guys are wondering, oh, if you had that many options, why would you choose the one with the most scarring? And unfortunately for me, in my case, my boobs were big and they also just shot straight down to the floor. Like they were like this, like my nipples were literally like down here when they were supposed to be like up here. But essentially what my doctor told me is that I can either get the anchor scar, which is the one that I have right now, or the lollipop scar. But the thing with the lollipop scar is, although it's minimal scarring, I won't be able to get that breast tissue to be lifted as much as with the anchor scarring. So I was like, you know what? I kind of need all of the lift that I can get. So I opted for the anchor scar. And honestly, it's not even that bad, because your breasts naturally hang a little bit. That scar right underneath my breast, like the scar is like completely concealed by the actual breast tissue kind of like folding on top of it. Really, the only scar that you can actually see is that line right here. And then even the scarring around here kind of just meshes in with the actual flesh of like areola, because that part is usually darker than the rest of my breast tissue. So honestly, that it's like literally camouflage, like you can't even see it. The only time I actually can tell is if I kind of like press it or like touch on it, because scar tissue feels a little bit different than like normal tissue. But other than that, honestly, I have no complaints. Also, I scar pretty easily. I don't keloid scar or anything. So if you're somebody who is of dark skin complexion like me or darker, just keep that in mind, because people with a lot more melanin tend to be at more risk for keloid scarring or like more raised scars. But other than that, yeah,